And very good evening, everyone, and welcome to Belleville West High School here in Belleville. We apologize. We had some technical difficulties getting on, and when that happens, just shut everything down and start all over. As your Collinsville Lady Kahawks get ready to take on the Belleville West Lady Maroons. And we welcome you into the pregame show brought to you by Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, owned and operated by Dr. Chris McCluskey. He and his crew are focused on helping as many people as possible live high-quality lives all through chiropractic care and wellness. You can visit Dr. McCluskey at Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, 410 Regency Center, just off of the Beltline Road in Collinsville. Give them a call, 618-343-3602, or online at chiropracticworkscollinsville.com. Now the Kahawks come into this contest with a record of 17-10-2. They are 3-5 in conference play under their third-year head coach, Katie Cease, who now has with her a record of 32-62-2. Belleville West, they are 11-15 on the year, 4-4 in conference play. Miasha Franklin is their head coach. She is in her second year and has an overall record of 30-31. Lady Kahawks are coming into this match at Belleville West on a two-match win streak with back-to-back wins at Granite City Thursday night and at Kahok last night. Collinsville won both matches in straight two-set victories. Lady Kahawks have now won 5 of their last 6 matches, with the regular season winding on down. Collinsville won last night at Cahokia 25-12 and 25-21. The 17 matches won for the Lady Kahawks is the most in one season since the 2018 team went 22-10, and just about doubles the wins in one season for head coach Katie Cease, who won 9 matches in her first year at Collinsville High School as the head coach. Belleville West, they are coming off of a home loss against O'Fallon on Thursday after the Lady Panthers went to Belleville West and came away with a two-set sweep of 25-14 and 25-20. Lady Maroons are 2-4 in their last 6 matches. The 2 wins 1 week ago tonight, a two-set sweep at home against East St. Louis, and a hard-fought two-set sweep of Belleville East at the Belleville East tournament at the end of September. Lady Maroons won 26-24 and 25-23 against their crosstown rivals. The 4 losses, O'Fallon, Bree Central, Normal, and across the river at Koriezu. Had a chance just a little while ago to catch up with Collinsville head coach Katie Cease. We will pass that conversation on to you next as the Chiropractic Works pregame show continues here on the Kahawk Sports Network.
My name is Rayshawn Taylor, collegiate basketball player at SIUE. At the end of January, I had an ACL injury. I've been searching for ways to come back as best as I can after the construction. Dr. Chris introduced me to the soft wave machine. I'm gonna be honest, at first I was kind of scared because I didn't want it to shock me and hurt me too bad. And I had heard something about it and I did my research on it, and it turns out it didn't actually hurt. It just was a good pain. It's just finding where it hurts to promote the healing, and that's exactly what it did. I've actually had this surgery before. This time I feel like I'm back on my feet quicker, much faster. I'm much stronger than I was up to this point last time. And honestly, I feel like I could play right now. I'm excited to get back on the court. Thankful that Dr. Chris introduced me to this.
Diamonds for Kahawks is a facility improvement project to develop a baseball, softball, and football/soccer field for CHS students and our communities to utilize. The project includes 2 baseball fields, 2 softball fields, a soccer/football field, concession stand, bathrooms, and parking. The development of this facility will benefit the band, PE classes, baseball team, softball team, and soccer team with a centralized location, ease of access, and an eye-catching complex. Please contact A.D. Clay Smith to donate to this project or visit the Collinsville Area Community Foundation website to make your tax-deductible donation today.
Hi, Purple and White fans. This is Dan Mode, class of 1989. I'm with New American Funding. Myself and New American Funding are proud sponsors of Kahawk Athletics. As we have great coaches at CHS on all the courts, fields, and tracks, we like to coach you through the home buying process and refinance process. If there's ever anything we can do, I can be reached at 618-973-5343 or www.danmodeloans.com. Let's support our student athletes at CHS. They deserve the best. Thank you for your time, and go Kahawks.
The OrthoGold TRT tissue regeneration machine is revolutionary new technology. It's known as a shockwave machine. In the hospital setting, it's lithotripsy. The machine looks sort of like an ultrasound head, but it's much different technology. It drives sound waves into tissue at 3,500 miles an hour. It's a 3 to 5 minute non-invasive treatment. This is revolutionary technology. It's great for acute, which means, injured tissue, new injuries per se. Also chronic conditions. We have many people who have canceled knee replacements and shoulder replacements and treated lots of plantar fasciitis, foot, ankle problems. Overall, the OrthoGold TRT soft wave machine is revolutionary technology. We've been very excited to bring it to our practice, and we've already helped a tremendous amount of people with it, and we're looking forward to helping a lot more.
And we welcome you back into the Chiropractic Works pregame show here on the Kahok Sports Network. We're at Belleville West High School tonight. Season winding down, and your Collinsville Kahawks are playing the Belleville West Maroons tonight. Joining us now is Collinsville's third-year head coach, Katie Cease. Coach, couple of back-to-back match wins at Granite City Thursday and last night at Cahokia. Let's go back to Thursday and tell me a little bit about the Granite City game.
Yeah, we put together a well-rounded game. It was their pink out night, which is always a fun little extra added on thing for the night. So the girls, had their pink on, they were ready to go. So you were supposed to cover that game, but we were in their little annex gym, which was a little steamy back there. So we powered through some elements and we were able to pull out a win. So that was exciting.
Yeah, I apologize about that. That was just a little bit too small. Only 3 rows of bleacher seats and no electricity.
Yeah, no, not the best space there for you.
All right, so let's move forward to last night's game at Cahokia. Tell us about that one.
Yeah, that was just a solid win for us across the board. We swept all 3 levels, didn't lose a set, so that was great. It was their senior night, which we have another senior night tonight. So I say it's the senior night stealing season. So we try to, we got to take those senior nights from them. That's our goal. So we did that last night. We served aggressive, which was a huge thing for us. And another good win in the books.
Let's hope that doesn't happen to us Monday for our senior night. All right, so you've won 5 now out of your last 6 matches. Are you guys starting to get into a little bit of a flow here?
Yeah, I think we're finally starting to connect a little bit. We made a few changes in the lineup, but everybody's starting to click, and our offense is running a little smoother. Just when we face those little bit faster offenses, we tend to struggle a little bit. So we've been working on that in practice, and hopefully it shows tonight.
We've talked about it before, and the winning like that breeds confidence. Do you see the confidence in your girls growing?
Oh, yeah, for sure. We've won, I think, 17 games this year compared to less than 10 last year, and that just takes a toll. It makes the season feel a lot longer. So I think those wins really help the girls, staying focused, having the drive, knowing that, giving them a bit of confidence as well. We talk a lot about having confidence, and especially in this game, you have to have confidence in what you're doing. Once you start to get in your head, things start to go wrong. So
you mentioned the win total, most wins for Lady Kahok volleyball since 2018. So I'm guessing your confidence level is going a little high too, right?
Yeah, it feels good to win. It feels good to have some success on that end. But yeah, any night that we step out, I'm just trying to get better and myself get better, the team get better. So hopefully we're working on that this year. So.
All right, you guys had already played Belleville West at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. You took one on the chin there. What kind of lessons can you learn from that first meeting to help you tonight?
Yeah, like I was saying, they run a very fast offense, and they put up a big block. So that's one thing that we've been working on in practice is just our eye sequence, moving a lot faster, reacting to the ball. So hopefully those little things that we've been working on, and we've been playing some better competition too. Hopefully those things will lead us to victory tonight.
So you had a game last night and you have a game tonight. Not a lot of time there to kind of work or tweak on things. So how do you relay anything to the girls that you need to get done?
I really like to use games as like a learning experience all the time. If you've seen me coach, I am talking to them constantly. I'm giving them feedback. I use those opportunities as coaching lessons and time to get better rather than just, we're going out for a game. No, we're going out and getting better. So taking that time and focusing, because our JV has a game tomorrow night and then we play again Thursday night. So we don't really have a lot of practice time during the year. So we try to use the time before matches as well, especially on home games. We do walkthroughs and things like that, and the girls watch film whenever we're not playing. So hopefully those help out.
All right, the playoff schedule came out since we last talked. And wouldn't you know it, 3 years in a row, you guys get to finish up the regular season against Belleville East and then take on the same Lady Lancers in the first round of the playoffs. Are you getting kind of sick of that schedule?
Yeah, I don't know how that just keeps happening to us, but it somehow it does. And we've talked about that at our conference meetings, just trying to switch up the schedule a little bit, rotating who we play first, just moving the list down, because we play the same order every year. And does that give an advantage to certain teams? Does it not? And it is just kind of bizarre that that's who we end with every year and who we have to go and play. But at least the last 2 years, we've gone there and they've gone to us back to back, and this year we're going to O'Fallon so a neutral site. So I like that. But yeah, it gives us a look at someone who we're going to face in the postseason right away, have film on them. So that's not always a bad thing. But
all right, what do you want to see out of your girls here tonight?
Oh, I want them to go for every ball, communicate, and play for each other. Play for the 6, not the 1.
Thanks for the visit, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Katie Seisher, Collinsville Kahok, Lady Kahok volleyball head coach. We'll take a break here on the Chiropractic Works pregame show. When we come back, we'll throw some starters your way. All that and more coming up on the Kahok Sports Network.
The Ortho Gold TRT tissue regeneration machine is revolutionary new technology. It's known as a shockwave machine. In the hospital setting, it's lithotripsy. The machine looks sort of like an ultrasound head, but it's much different technology. It drives sound waves into tissue at 3,500 miles an hour. It's a 3 to 5 minute non-invasive treatment. This is revolutionary technology. It's great for acute, which means injured tissue. New injuries per se, also chronic conditions. We have many people who have canceled knee replacements and shoulder replacements and treated lots of plantar fasciitis, foot, ankle problems. Overall, the OrthoGold TRT soft wave machine is revolutionary technology. We've been very excited to bring it to our practice, and we've already helped a tremendous amount of people with it, and we're looking forward to helping a lot more.
Once again, we welcome you back to Belleville West High School. My name is Todd Duke. Glad that you are with us as we get set for this varsity matchup between Collinsville and the Belleville West Lady Maroons on their senior night. Collinsville ruined senior night for Cahokia last night, trying to do the same thing here at Belleville West tonight. And they've got an uphill battle as Collinsville has already lost to Belleville West earlier this year, and they're looking to get on the win here tonight, on the winning side of things here tonight, because the JV team and the freshman team did not. JV lost 25-19 and 25-14, and the freshmen lost 25-21 and 25-12. Here are your starters. Carly Altenberger is the setter for Collinsville. Megan Summer is a libero. Your outside hitters, Aubrey and Avery Johnson. Lily Johnson, no relation to Aubrey or Avery, is your right side hitter, and your middle blockers, Carson Mode and Talisha Gilmore. Defensive specialist for Belleville West, Aubrey Weaver and Alexa Gilbert. Middle blocker is Jayla Sparks. The setter is Ella Fiesel. The libero is Taylor Burns. Your outside hitter is Madison Smith, and another setter is Brooke Duncan. We are on the opposite side of your Lady Kahawks here tonight. We apologize about that. We tried to set up on the same side they are, but that could not be accomplished here tonight. So this is where we set up, and we are underway. First serve across, and Collinsville, they are tasked with volleying it over first, and they do so into the corner, and it's just barely out of bounds off of the hands of Avery Johnson. And that is how we get started with a 1-0 lead by Belleville West. Next serve, it gets over, and Johnson again digs it out of there. Now over to Lily Johnson off of a partial block and down, despite the diving effort there from Aubrey Weaver. And we are tied 1-1. These two teams actually met just a little while back. Two-set sweep by the Lady Maroons on September 12th at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. Freshman Avery Johnson had 6 kills in that contest, and senior Megan Summer had a couple of aces, as Alyssa Huckleberry is the first to serve. And Collinsville will get the point after a palm ball is called against Belleville West. So Collinsville has a 2-1 lead. Good luck tonight to the boys soccer team. They're at home taking on O'Fallon. You can check that contest out on the Kahok Athletics YouTube channel. If Collinsville picks up the victory tonight, they will be Southwestern Conference champions. If O'Fallon pulls out the victory tonight, then it's a three-way tie between Collinsville, O'Fallon, and Edwardsville for the championship. Collinsville picks up another point. Lady Kahawks have a 3-1 lead as junior Alyssa Huckleberry goes back to serve up yet another. And that one's into the net. Almost took Carson Mode's head off in the process. Lady Kahawks will be back in action at Alton on Thursday. We will be at Granite City for the Paz Cup, a soccer game between Collinsville and the Warriors. And then Monday night, we'll be at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium as Collinsville picks up another point and lead now 4-2. We'll be at Virgil Fletcher on Monday for our senior night. It's going to be a quick one. Megan Summer, the only senior on the squad for Collinsville this year. That'll be Monday night against Litchfield. Here is Avery Johnson with the serve. Onto the back line it goes, moved up front, and shoving it on over is Fiesel. Fiesel with a nice pass to Corrine Leach, and that one was a big-time kill there. Corrine Leach leads this team in serves. She is second on the team in kills. Excuse me, she's number 1 on the team in kills. And she is second on the team in digs. So she's got it going on. A little tap over by Belleville West. Collinsville trying to return the favor here. A little push over by Olivia Skirtich. Over to the other number 7. That would be Fiesel. Skirtich gets a hand on it again. Nice diving try there by Megan Summer, but then everybody froze. Olivia Skirtich and Carson Mode kind of just froze there, and the ball landed in between them, and we are tied at 4. Back to serve, it is Addison Gellick for Belleville West, and that one kind of takes a wrong spin, but Collinsville keeps it alive, and then a little bit too hard off of the kill try over there by Avery Johnson, and Belleville West has the lead at 5-4. Another serve coming up here from Addison Gullick, a junior middle blocker, saved over there by Aubrey Johnson. Summer into the back. Now Johnson gets it over and stays inbounds this time. Set up coming behind the player and partially blocked by Collinsville. Stays up in the air long enough. Megan Summer has to retreat quickly, and then Aubrey Johnson gets one over one-handed. There's a kill try. That one's going to end up going over, and Belleville West goes back to work. Here is Smith over here to this near side, and that's too many hits. Collinsville will get the point, and we are tied 5-5. Postseason play starts in a couple weeks for the Lady Kahok volleyball team. Their schedule just came out as we were heading to Marion for the football game on Friday. Here is Belleville West. They'll get it over and picked up by Aubrey Johnson. Alyssa Huckleberry keeps it in the air, and then nice job by Avery Johnson off of the hands of Madison Smith. And Collinsville retakes the lead at 6-5. Back to serve, Carson Mode. Carson on the year, 102 serves, 27 errors, good for 75.3%, 15 aces on the year. No ace here as Fiesel sends it over, and it's popped over once again by Leach. Collinsville's turn to set it up. Aubrey Johnson gets it over. Saved by Belleville West. Over here to this side once again to Fiesel. And it's sent over. Collinsville back to work again. Here is Gilmore trying for the kill. Almost got it. Nice dive by the libero Burns by Belleville West to keep that one alive. Into the out-of-bounds area it goes. Pop back in. Sent back over. Collinsville. Johnson. Huckleberry to Gilmore for the kill. And Collinsville extends that lead to 2, 7-5. Jayhawks have not beat Belleville West since October 1st of 2019. So we're looking to break that 3-year-old mark and pick up a victory here tonight. Here's Mode's second serve. Sent across, hit off the arms and then the chin. Then a double hit. The arms and then the chin there of Duncan. Or excuse me, that was Smith. Collinsville keeps the ball alive, and then another frozen moment in time by the Collinsville Lady Kahawks. 3 of them acted like they were going for the ball. They all 3 stopped at the same time. And I understand why. You don't want to run into people. That kind of hurts. 7-6, Collinsville with a 1-point lead. Here is Duncan to serve. Picked up in the middle by Avery Johnson. Huckleberry sets it up for Aubrey Johnson. Blocked back across. Collinsville keeps it alive on a nice play by Megan Summer. Into the back line it goes for Burns. A setup over on the far side, saved in the backside by Avery Johnson. Now to Skirtich. She has that one blocked right back at her, and we're tied again. 7-7. Back and forth we go with ties. Here is Brooke Duncan, senior setter. Popped up by Collinsville, and Gilmore with another kill try, and that one's good as well. So Gilmore with 2 quick kills here in the early going, and Collinsville retakes the lead at 8-7. Olivia Skirtich will go back to serve. Sends it right into the middle and off of the upper bicep area. Those are kind of strange places to get it from, and then a ball that just goes over the net and kind of just went and died on the other side. Collinsville couldn't react fast enough, and we're tied at 8. Aubrey Weaver checks back into the game. Takes the place of Corrine Leach. Weaver will go back to serve. 8-8. Weaver delivers in the middle. Dug out of there by Megan Summer. Over here for Aubrey Johnson. She puts a light touch on it, trying to catch him off guard. And now Belleville West gets it back over. Another nice job on the dig by Summer. And now over to Lily Johnson. She got a hand on it, but it hits the net. And you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it twice. The balls that are off the net are real hard to recover from. 9-8 in favor of Belleville West. Sent into the middle. Once again, Summer picks it up to Altenberger. Backwards for Aubrey Johnson. Blocked up front by Belleville West. And kept alive by Collinsville. Avery Johnson sends it back to the libero. She saves it, does Burns. And sent over. Collinsville pops it up, but that was a strange hit off of the hands there of Carly Altenberger. And it didn't have much height on it, and it did not get very far. 10-8 now in favor of the Lady Maroons. Another serve coming up for Weaver into the middle, picked up by Summer once again. Altenberger sets it up for Gilmore, and Gilmore has that one blocked right back at her. 11-8 Belleville West. You don't want this lead to get too far, especially when you're already the opponent's already into double digits. Aubrey Weaver, defensive specialist, one of the seniors recognized here tonight. She delivers another serve. And this one's picked up by Aubrey Johnson. Altenberger sets it up for Gilmore. Gilmore tries the big kill, and once again, Jayla Sparks is there to block it right back to her. And all of a sudden, this lead has blossomed out to 4. Good time for a timeout. We'll take a quick break as well. We'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Plumbing or electrical problems? Is your AC or heater on the fritz? There are dozens of companies out there, but do you really know who you're letting in your home? Trust Tiger. Our technicians are clean-cut, drug-free, and background checked. What other company can make this bold statement? Our 24-hour emergency service will ensure your plumbing, heating, AC, and electric are up and running no matter what time of day it is. Schedule your appointment today. Tiger Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical Services. We earn our stripes every day.
Back here at Belleville West High School, 4 straight points for Belleville West after an 8-8 tie. And that prompted Coach Cease to call a timeout. We're ready to go. Weaver serves again. That one almost was going to go out of bounds. Megan Summer played it, played back by Aubrey Johnson. Nice job getting it over there, Kahawks. That was all the way in the back. Set up over here on this near side. Popped up into the air once again by Avery Johnson. Altenberger saves it. And Lily Johnson gets it over with a little back to the net move. That one's blocked over. Nicely done there by Gilmore and Aubrey Johnson. And Collinsville gets a much needed point. Kahawks back to serve. Here is Aubrey Johnson on the year, 146 serves, 11 errors, good for 92.4%. 20 aces on the year. Popped up by Burns. Set up over here on this near side, and that one is out of bounds, and Collinsville will pick up another point. That was close. Right down the line off of the hands of Madison Smith. Right at the feet of Katie Cease over there. And Aubrey Johnson will serve up another. Collinsville trails by 2. Into the back. Burns picks it up. Set up by Duncan and sent across. Collinsville saves it. Oh, Altenberger hits it the wrong way. And it goes into the Kahok bench. And it's now a 13-10 contest with the Lady Maroons of Belleville West with the 3-point lead. Time for Taylor Burns to serve. Burns on the year, 147 serves, 8 errors, 94.6% is her service percentage points, and that one's too far and out of bounds. Back to that 4-point lead now for the Lady Maroons. Taylor Burns, a defensive specialist when she's not playing the role of a libero, popped up by Megan Summer and stays alive for Aubrey Johnson. She sends it over. Popped up, ready for a setup by Gullick. And down kill by Adela Gagan. And that 4-point lead is now a 5-point lead for the Lady Maroons. Another serve coming up here for Taylor Burns. Burns pops a little lob up there, and it hits the net. Collinsville will take an easy point there, and once again, Lady Cahoks trail by 4, and back to serve for Collinsville, Megan Summer. 127 serves on the year, 92.1%, 14 aces. And that one probably would have went out of bounds, but Aubrey Johnson got a hand on it. And it's now a 5-point lead here for Belleville West. We will not have a post-game show tonight. You can see the stands over on the other side where all the spectators are sitting. They did not pull the stands out over here on this side. And there's a nice free point. So there's not an easy way to get up here. Normally, if the stands were out, you just walk up the stairs, and I'd hand you the headset right over the railing here, and that's not the case. So we apologize to LC's Pub. No interview for you tonight after this one wraps up. Here is Huckleberry, a little spinner, popped up over here on this near side sideline, and then Belleville West gets it over. Popped up by Aubrey Johnson. Huckleberry behind her for Skirtich. Skirtich gets it over. Popped up over here by Fiesel. Fiesel gets it over for Smith. Smith sends it across, and Collinsville can't handle it. Got a body part on it, but it ends up going straight out of bounds, and it's a 5-point lead once again here for the Lady Maroons. And here is Madison Smith back to serve. Senior outside hitter. Sends one into the back, and that one stayed in. Lady Cahoks let it go, thinking it was going to go long. That had some knuckle movement on it, so that's a little deceiving. And another timeout called here by Katie Cease. We'll take a timeout as well. We're back in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Pack Mail of Collinsville, locally owned and operated by Ryan Combs. Pack Mail can ship anything, anywhere. They treat you like a neighbor because, well, you are a neighbor. Pack Mail offers shipping materials and containers, private mailboxes, as well as climate-controlled self-storage. Visit Pack Mail at 407 Beltline Road in Collinsville. Online, WeShipSt.Louis.com or call Pack Mail at 346-4884.
Once again, welcome back. Belleville West enjoying a 18-12 lead. Season winding on down. All the seasons are winding on down. Thursday will be the season finale for your Kahok soccer team at Granite City. Served by over, and another one that stays in bounds. And it's now a 19-12 lead here by Belleville West. 1 week from Thursday will be the Lady Cahoks season finale. That'll be at Belleville East. And then, of course, as you heard me mention in the pregame interview, 5 days later we get to take on East again in the playoffs. Nice save on the back line by Belleville West. They'll move it up to Fiesel. Fiesel, that ball was hit by Megan Summer and goes almost out the door and down the hallway, and the elusive 20-point mark is reached first by Belleville West. Another serve coming up here for Madison Smith. She gets it across. And that one's out of bounds. Collinsville. And we're tied 4-4, then 6-6, then 7-7, then 8-8. Then all of a sudden, it was 12-8 in favor of Belleville West, and Collinsville has only scored 4 more points since then. 21-12. Collinsville gets it over. Skirtich with a little two-hand tap. Picked up into the middle by Burns and sent across by Fiesel, and that one is off of Megan Summer once again and out of bounds, and Megan looks a little frustrated. 22-12. West with the lead. And another serve coming up here for Madison Smith. She's on quite the service roll here. Popped up straight in the middle. Summer gets it. Huckleberry to Johnson. Johnson hit it too far. Smith with yet another serve. Taken care of by Avery Johnson. Huckleberry sets it up far side for Skirtich. Skirtich gets it across. I think that was partially blocked. And now back to work are the Lady Maroons, and they'll hit one out of bounds. And Collinsville took them a long time to get to that 13th point, but they got it. But they trail by 10, and the Maroons are 2 points away from wrapping up this first set. Back to serve is Avery Johnson. 196 serves on the year. Almost got an ace there. Out of bounds. And sent over on the third shot. Johnson saves it. Huckleberry, she sends it over, and that was on the wrong side of the red and white striped pole, and that belongs to Belleville West. And one more point, and West will wrap up a first set victory here. Served by Addison Gellick. Picked up by Aubrey Johnson. Huckleberry sets it up behind her for Mode. Mode gets it across. And over here on the near side for Fiesel, off the net. Stays alive for Collinsville. Huckleberry, far side for Aubrey Johnson. She sends it over. Nice job on the dive over there by Fiesel. Man, oh man. And a partial block, and that one stays down, and Collinsville drops this first set by a final score of 25-13. Set number 2. That is what we will have for you when we come back from a timeout. As soon as I figure out what I'm doing here. All right. Now we got the timeout. Back in just a moment here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Collinsville High School alumni Stacy Lauenstein, CHS class of 91, Lisa Bassetto, Sarah Sulky, and Tracy Limp, CHS class of 94, Tony Geisen, CHS class of 96, and Kevin Robinson, CHS class of 99, want to wish all of our Kahawks a great year. We look forward to cheering you on and supporting you. Work hard on the court and the field, as well as in the classroom. Remember, once a Kahawk, always a Kahawk. Hashtag Kahawk Family. The Collinsville Education Association is a proud supporter of KahawkSports.com and the Kahawk Sports Network. The CEA is your partner as they work to ensure quality education for our children. The CEA advocates excellence and equity in public education and represent over 400 educators in 11 schools in both Madison and St. Clair counties. For more information, you can visit the Collinsville Education Association's Facebook page or the CEA's website at collinsvillecea.org.
At Visionary Wealth Advisors, we empower you to see your future before it's your future, to create your inheritance, to build your vision, to anticipate the known and unknown, and to find potential in both, and build new dawns. Visionary Wealth Advisors.
Visit Brad Keene at his Collinsville office at 106 North Clinton or call 618-467-8420.
Your home is where you feel happy, safe, and secure. So if you see signs of foundation problems like cracks or uneven floors, worrying is natural, and getting it fixed is crucial. Woods Basement Systems understands. We've been solving foundation worries since 1986. Woods experts have the training and equipment to make permanent repairs. So stop worrying, because with Woods, it's fixed forever. Foundation problems don't get better with time, they get better with Woods, the all things basement-y experts. Call or go to woodsbasementsystems.com today.
Welcome back to Belleville West High School. Todd Duke with you. Glad you're with us on a Tuesday evening. Hope everyone is enjoying the change of seasons. It was a little chilly out this morning. And break out sweatshirts and hoodies and stuff. But it's going to warm up tomorrow. I think the next couple of days we're supposed to be right around 80. Then we have some rain moving in for Friday. We hope that it doesn't come with any lightning and mess with the football game Friday at home against Cahokia. Rain we can handle, lightning we don't like. Collinsville will start off the service, and here once again is Avery Johnson. And set number 2 is underway. Pushed up front, and boy, I tell you what, I was going to say, that would be a whale of an effort there if Belleville West could get that one over after it hits the net. They almost did it, but that went way out of bounds. So Collinsville starts off with a lead, 1-0. Johnson sends it over. Picked up over here in this back corner and set back up over here by the same young lady who saved it, and Megan Summer couldn't get there in time. And we are tied at 1. Madison Smith with the kill shot that got that point. And now Madison Smith will go back to serve. She was on that service line for a little bit of a spell there in that first set. Sent over, and that one is in. That's the second time Collinsville has let one go, thinking it was going to go out of bounds, and it did not. Another serve coming up here for the senior Madison Smith. She sends a knuckleball over, picked up by Aubrey Johnson. Megan Summer gives it back to Aubrey. Aubrey sends it across. Smith takes care of it in the back, and then sent over here for Leach. Aubrey Johnson, Huckleberry gets it over, picked up by Burns. Moved over and into the middle. Nice block there by Carson Mode. That was a big-time block. And another nice save over there by Megan Summer. And now Burns has to get it across. She does. Avery Johnson comes in, set up Huckleberry for Carson Mode. Nice dig out of that one by Fiesel. And then sent over once again by Leach. Huckleberry sets it up for Skirtich, and Skirtich had it blocked right back into her shoulder, and down it goes. 3-1 lead for Belleville West. Once again, Madison Smith back to serve. Smith sends it into the back line, picked up by Megan Summer. Huckleberry sets it up behind her for Mode, off of a partial block. Down it goes. And Collinsville picks up a much-needed point. 3-2. And Mode will go back to serve. Mode into the net. 4-2, Belleville West. Well, someone not named Madison Smith is going to serve for Belleville West, and that is Addison Gullick. There is a nice kill try over there, and successful by Talisha Gilmore. Her third kill of this game, or this match. 4-3, Collinsville trails by 1. And Olivia Skirtich will go back to serve for Collinsville. Into the middle, all the way in the back. Smith picks it up and sent up front. Punched over on a little one-hander by Belleville West. Summer sets it up for Aubrey Johnson, and that one's in. Nice job there by Aubrey Johnson. That was a long-range kill, and we are tied at 4. Olivia Skirtich ready to serve it up once again. Skirtich, a little knuckleball here on this near side, taken care of by Leach. And then sent over. Collinsville couldn't get the block on as Sparks picks up another point. And It is a 5-4 advantage for Belleville West. And once again, Brooke Duncan will go back to serve. Duncan sends one right down the middle. Megan Summer takes it first. Over to Altenberger, and a double hit by Altenberger will get the whistle. And a 2-point lead now belongs to Belleville West. Another serve coming up here for Brooke Duncan. Duncan, nice low shot, and Megan Summer had to go off of her wrist and straight into her bench. All of a sudden, it's a 3-point lead. Can't let it get any more than that. Need to stay tight with this Maroon bunch. Another serve by Duncan. This one's picked up cleanly by Summer. Altenberger knocks it over, but she palmed it. 8-4 all of a sudden. Brooke Duncan, yet another serve coming up for the Maroon senior, and a nice dig by Summer. Collinsville needs to get it over. They do. Avery Johnson obliges, and then picked up again by Belleville West, and that one's popped up sky high over the net, and all 5 of them. The Maroons stand around and watch it drop right in between them. Collinsville has been a victim of that already a couple of times here tonight, so they'll stand on their side of the net and watch that one with joy. Here is Aubrey Johnson to serve now for Collinsville. Aubrey off the top of the net and out of bounds. Collinsville back-to-back points, climb back to within 2. Got to instill that confidence, man. Every point that you garner instills more confidence. And you can see a little dejection sometimes when the Lady Kahawks give up a couple of 3 points in a row. Here is Johnson with another serve. This one doesn't touch the net. And it is Burns who gets it over on the final try. And a little dying quail found a spot right in between about 4 Lady Kahawks. 9-6, 3-point lead here for Belleville West. Here is Aubrey Weaver back to serve for the Lady Maroons. Into the net. Thank you very much, say the Lady Kahawks. As I mentioned, Collinsville playing Belleville East in the playoffs. That will get underway on October the 24th. And that one is going to go out of bounds. 10-7. Maroons become the first team to hit double digits. 24th of October also could be a sectional semifinal for your Kahawk soccer team, so we can't commit to bringing you playoff volleyball as of yet. Have to wait for the outcomes of the first couple of games in the boys soccer regionals. And a point for Belleville West on a double hit by Collinsville, and it's 11-7. Maroons, by the way, they will play Alton on that same night. Collinsville has the 7 o'clock game at O'Fallon on the 24th. Belleville West has the 7 o'clock game against Alton at Alton High School. There's a point for Collinsville, much needed. 11-8. Skirtich and Huckleberry check back in. Altenberger and Lily Johnson to the bench, and Huckleberry will serve. Alyssa sends one into the back, too far. (12-8). West with a lead. Serve coming up here for Ella Fiesel. Picked up into the back by Avery Johnson. She'll get it right back from Huckleberry. That one's blocked out of bounds by Belleville West. And Collinsville gets a much-needed point. Calcs trail by 3, 12-9. Avery Johnson back to serve it up for Collinsville. She does. Nice line drive. Punched up front. Sent back over here, and Smith sends it across. Huckleberry sets it up for Avery Johnson off a partial block. Taken on the back line by Aubrey Weaver. Shoved across. Collinsville gets it across on the first hit by Huckleberry. And then over onto the far side. Kill shot. Huckleberry saves that one. And Collinsville couldn't tell if that one was going to go over the net or not. By the time Megan Summer figured it out, it was already too late. And the Lady Maroons have themselves a 13-9 advantage. And here once again is Madison Smith. You know she can get on a service roll. Smith delivers into the back line. Megan Summer brings it up front. Huckleberry sets it up behind her for Mode off of a partial block. And then back to work go the Maroons. Saved into the back by Johnson. Huckleberry sets it up for Skirtich. Partial block once again by the Maroons. They keep it alive and send it over. And then a hit by Megan Summer sends the ball all the way to the back of the gym. No one could get there in time to save it for Collinsville. 14-9 in favor of the Maroons. And once again, here is Madison Smith with a serve. Off the top of the net. And those are tough. 15-9. 6-point advantage for Belleville West. Another serve for Smith. Line drive. Summer. Huckleberry. Johnson. Partial block out of bounds it goes, and Collinsville gets point number 10, but they still trail by 5. Dropped the first set, Collinsville did, 25-13. JV lost in 2 sets. Freshman lost in 2 sets. Collinsville trying to pull this victory out here in set number 2 and hopefully send it to set number 3, but that doesn't help. Too far on the serve by Carson Mode, 16-10. Lady Maroons. Addison Gellick ready to serve it up as Jayla Sparks checks back in, taking the place of the libero Burns. And Collinsville back to work. Here is Gilmore. Gilmore sends one right into the middle. Picked up by the Maroons, and over here for Leach. And Leach gets herself another kill to go in her statistical category. 17-10. Timeout. Collinsville wants to call a timeout. We will take a timeout as well, and we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
The Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network from day one. Since 1934, the Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been providing women in the community an opportunity to make a difference with fundraisers and projects, all that go towards helping the needy in Collinsville. If you would like any information on any event sponsored by the Collinsville Junior Service Club, head to Facebook, type in Collinsville Junior Service Club, and then click on the event tab. We thank the Collinsville Junior Service Club for their continued support of the Kahok Sports Network and KahokSports.com.
Back here at Belleville West High School. Todd Duke is my name. Glad that you're with us here on the Kahok Sports Network. Lady Kahawks have an uphill battle here, already trailing 1-0 and trailing in the second set 17-10. Another serve coming up here for Gellick. Collinsville picks it up. Johnson to Huckleberry to Gilmore. Gilmore with a big kill. Nicely done. Just inside the line here in this near side corner. Olivia Skirtich back to serve now for Collinsville. Skirtich delivers one down the sideline and out of bounds. Couple of serves too long, couple of serves into the net. That one was not between the lines. 18-11 now. Collinsville trails by 7. And here is Brooke Duncan to serve now for the Lady Maroons. Down the middle it goes. Megan Summer to Altenberger, to Johnson. Across it goes. Set up over here for Leach. Nope, they didn't make it that far as Sparks got a hold of it, but hit it into the net. Collinsville will pick up point number 12. They scored 13 in the last set. Trying to do that right here on this serve by Aubrey Johnson. Here it comes. Sideline, near side. Pushed over. Here is Leach with the kill try. That one's out of bounds. And Collinsville does indeed pick up point number 13. Keep it going, ladies. Aubrey Johnson with another serve. Across it goes. Into the back line. Smith picks it up. To Burns. And now Leach gets it across. Collinsville. And that's tough. Megan Summer had to range over to that far side sideline. And she got there in plenty of time, but hit that ball right into the net. And her teammates couldn't recover. Here is Aubrey Weaver for Belleville West. 19-13 in favor of the Lady Maroons. Megan Summer, a little spinner that stays right by her. And a ball off the net. Nice job keeping it alive by Belleville West. Now Collinsville has to get it over. Aubrey Johnson does. And into the back line, taken care of by Weaver. Sent over here for Smith. Smith gets it across. Summer, Altenberger to Avery Johnson. She gets it across again. Smith. And a backward setup, and on the ground it goes. Gilmore pops it up, and Lily Johnson gets it over when she was running out of room. Here is Sparks with a big kill. She got up there. She leaped so high, I think her kneecaps were even with the top of the net. 20-13 in favor of the Lady Maroons. Another serve coming up here for Aubrey Weaver. Weaver pops one up on the far sideline, taken care of by Avery Johnson, and Altenberger got a hand on it, but it's kind of spun straight down, and Gilmore couldn't get there in time to save it. And Collinsville still stuck at 13 points, while the Lady Maroons have blossomed to 21. Another serve by Aubrey Weaver. Weaver sends one into the middle. Summer picks it up. And sent across by Gilmore. Now back over here and a backline try, and that one stays in for Madison Smith. 22-13 now, Belleville West. And yet another serve coming up here for Aubrey Weaver. Weaver sends one into the middle. Summer. Huckleberry. Johnson, that one's in. And Collinsville finally away from that unlucky 13. They now have 14, but still a 8-point deficit looking at the Lady Kahawks. Here is Megan Summer back to serve. Summer sends one, and it's picked up into the back by Weaver. Thought for a minute that might go out of bounds. Nice job there, Skirtich, on the second hit. Belleville West sent it over. Sometimes that'll catch you off guard. And Sparks kills that one into her own side of the net. And Collinsville picks up a much-needed point, but still trailed by 7 to the Lady Kahawks. Megan Summer, another serve for her. That one is, ooh. That was close, man. That was real close to being in. 23-15 Maroons. Burns will go back to serve now for Belleville West. She does. Summer picks it up. Huckleberry sets it up, and Collinsville gets it over. Set up over here on the near side, and Smith gets it over, and that one partially hit off of one of the Lady Kahawks and then took a weird spin. And Belleville West 1 point away from wrapping up a 2-set victory here tonight. Taylor Burns delivers into the middle. Megan Summer, Huckleberry sets it up for Mode. Mode too far, out of bounds. And that is the match. 25-13, 25-15. Kahawks dropped 2 quick sets here tonight. JV did the same, and freshman did the same as well. We will do a real small post-game show for you. No interview to speak of, so we'll take a break here and tell you all about the post-game show brought to you by LC's Pub in Caseyville. LC's Pub. Great food served up daily at LC's Pub, along with those great drinks. 605 North Main Street in Caseyville. Call them for carryout orders at LC's Pub, 618-855-9007. Back to put the wraps on this one in just a moment on the Kahawk Sports Network.
Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahok fans, before, after, or even during Kahok games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahok games live as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carry-out orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahok fans' pub of choice.
Once again, welcome back to Belleville West High School. Finals here tonight. Varsity drops 2 quick sets, 25-13, 25-15. Same story all around. JV lost 25-19 and 25-14. And the freshmen lost 25-21 and 25-12. That is going to do it for us here tonight. It was a quick night. Sometimes happens in the world of volleyball, especially with everybody getting 2-set sweeps. So we thank you for watching. We are next in your ear, in your living room, and in your eyes, so to speak, Thursday. From Granite City, boys soccer. They will take on the Warriors from Gene Baker Field there at Granite City High School. We'll be on the air sometime around 6:10 or so, and the game is scheduled for a 6:30 start. A big thank you to head coach Katie Cease joining me in the pregame interview. My name is Todd Duke, and until Thursday night, everybody have yourselves a fantastic rest of your evening.